Chris, Marek, and Amy Roloff dated for 5 years prior to being married. After they decided to get married at Roloff Farms, there was an entirely new scandal surrounding their wedding. The pair was offered Matt Roloff's farm to get married on during COVID-19, but Amy didn't invite her former spouse to join her on her special day. She didn't want her history to cause any discomfort for her children or the visitors on her special day. Since being married, Chris and Amy's relationship has only been stronger. Viewers like witnessing the little people, big world celebrities socializing with one another. They still want for the intimate details of their romantic relationships and dating lives. Amy recently gave her followers a peek into the specifics of her proposal tale. Since marrying Chris, Marek, Amy Roloff has been ecstatic. They have been providing couple goals for their love connection since they are in their 60 seconds. The lives of the little people, big world stars are fascinating to fans to learn about. Amy recently shared some undisclosed details about her dating past. She thought back to the moment she declared her love for her spouse and made a proposal. Amy shared their love story with us weekly through a conversation and a game called Not So Newly Married Game. The little people, big world pair acknowledged that the former had expressed her emotions initially. She was unsure of the precise moment at which she expressed herself, though. However, she took care to write a unique note on a card that was meant for Chris. She clarified that she had to be the one to say it first and that she was that someone. I believe that there will never be a perfect moment, as Amy stated. Simply choose the ideal time. She then went on to say that she thought her boyfriend was holding out for the right opportunity to reveal the 3 magic words to her. Chris conceded that his spouse was the first to send a card saying "I love you." He continued his joke by saying that he could read the lines and figure out the ideal response much more easily. But Amy's really good about giving cards, he continued, gazing lovingly at his wife. The little people, big world further disclosed that he receives 3 cards or more on a daily basis. Moreover, he said, and she consistently writes something really meaningful and deeply considered there. Chris and Amy enjoy traveling and making the most of every minute. They take pleasure in having adventures and taking regular trips. With the followers of Little People, Big World, the former just disclosed her new location. As she was leaving for Ireland, she posted a number of photos to Instagram with her spouse. Just before the trip, she shared a photo she took with Chris and a mimosa. Subsequently, as her husband was occupied with the laptop, she videotaped herself while waiting. The TLC performer's ability to manage their relationship and careers together delighted fans. Now, the audience is eager for more teases from their most recent journey. Tori Roloff, a famous person from Little People Big World, has faced criticism lately for endangering her eldest son, Jackson Roloff. What was it about the TLC mom that sparked all of this controversy? Supporters of Little People Big World have long had opinions on how Tori and Zach Roloff raise their kids. While many parenting decisions, such as disciplinary methods, are left to the individual parent, there is one thing that all parents agree upon: keeping kids safe and avoiding circumstances where they may be in danger. Fans of Little People Big World have spoken about everything for years, from their dirty house to the way they raise their kids. Of course, having 3 little children running about makes it difficult to keep up with everything. Nonetheless, there are certain parenting decisions made by Tori Roloff that annoy her devoted following. While under Tori Roloff's supervision, Jackson Roloff found himself in a perilous circumstance recently. In addition to creating a workshop, Zach is working hard on their property near Battleground, Washington. Raw materials abound in the environment. A wooden plank had a nail protruding from it that Jackson Roloff nearly trod on. Tori Roloff, who was taking care of her kid, witnessed all of this. Fortunately for Jackson Roloff, there was no nail protruding from the wooden piece that he stepped on. This is simply another instance, though, of something that Tori Roloff or Zach Roloff were watching over and that narrowly avoided being harmful. Before this, supporters of Tiny People Big World criticized Tori Roloff for allowing tiny Lila to exercise weights. In this brief film, the young child is seen raising a small weight above her head. The child might have easily dropped the weight on her face even if it isn't very heavy, because all Tori did was giggle and record. There has been a history of dangerous parenting scenarios that Tori and Zach Roloff have encountered over the years, with the most recent being the Little People Big World event with Jackson Roloff. Their relationship with the TLC show has put them under a great deal of scrutiny. Thankfully, several of these instances of negligence have not resulted in any serious harm to any of the kids.